My God. Streamlabs crashed. I don't know why. We're back again. It should be back on now. Perez and Leclerc are still in the bottom 5. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that, SHT. Streamlabs crashed. I have no idea why. It's never happened before. Nothing we can do about it. But yeah, welcome back. I know. De Vries up into 7th. Despite him spinning everywhere. Yes, we've got Perez and Leclerc in the bottom 5 at the minute with Tsunoda, Albon and Sargent. And Leclerc's being pushed back into the... Leclerc's being pushed back into the garage. I didn't have to be at work during the stream for the first time in forever. Cheers, Salty Dog. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to qualifying in Barcelona. We were live since the beginning, but Streamlabs crashed, so I've had to go live again. What's the condition? Dry everywhere except for the exit of turn 10. Well, turn 11, isn't it? It counts as 2 corners, that long left-hander. So yeah, dry everywhere except for the exit of turn 11, where there's a bit of a damp patch and it's just throwing everyone into the gravel. So you've got to be careful there. Other than that, it looks bone dry. Yeah. We're awaiting some rain. Must have missed the communication at the start. Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's weird. Sometimes it sends the notification, sometimes it doesn't. So, but yeah, thankfully it did the second time round anyway. But yeah, welcome to the stream. 2 minutes 40 seconds to go in Q1. And Perez and Leclerc have got to improve. And Perez is about to start his final flying lap of Q1 now. Stroll into 3rd, yeah. So it's Verstappen, Piastri, Stroll top 3. Then we've got Hamilton, Ocon, Zhou still in the top 6. Quick is the Ferraris in P7. Sainz, De Vries 8th, Russell 9th, and Norris. Alonso only 11th. Not looking great at the minute. Well, Piastri put a great lap in at the start of the session. Perez into turn 5 then. I know, Piastri out of nowhere, SHT. Matching Verstappen. I mean, he's only half a tenth off Max. What a lap. Anyway, we're on board with Sergio Perez down into turn 10, which I guess becomes turn 11 now. The damp patch is pretty much dried up now as well, so the track is 99% dry. You know what I mean? It's pretty much bone dry. Is it? No, he's not flat. He's not flat in the final corner. Downshift in the final corner for the Red Bull, but goes P4. Goes P4. So Perez safe, but where's Leclerc? Leclerc's on his lap now. With the camera picks him up round the long left-handed turn 3. And this is a crucial lap for Charles Leclerc. Down in the drop zone in the minute in P17. Magnussen's down there in 16th. Tsunoda currently 18th. And then the 2 Williams at the back at the moment. Albon 19th, Sargent 20th. Albon goes P6 with that. Wow. And Alonso goes 3rd. Decent. So, and Gasly goes quickest by a tenth and a half. Gasly on a 13.4 then. Sargent improves to 16th, but is not enough. And Logan Sargent's going to be knocked out in Q1. Magnussen goes to P8. Wow, these times are tumbling now at the end of the session. 10 seconds to go. Hulkenberg goes fastest. Hulkenberg on a 13.4. Leclerc on the 11th. Leclerc in the works Ferrari, only 11th. Sainz is 15th. Tsunoda improves to 7th. Sainz is in trouble here. Russell's down in the bottom 5. Norris is down in the bottom 5. Ocon improves to P2. The track's rubbering in, and the track's rubbering in. Who's going to be caught out here? De Vries goes P4. Norris coming round the final corner then. Norris to the line. Currently 18th. Bang! Quickest by a 10th. Lando Norris, and Russell goes P2 then. Leclerc and both Ferraris could be knocked out. Hamilton goes P1. Here comes Sainz. And Sainz goes 4th then. 13.4. Leclerc might be done for. Leclerc might be done for. And Bottas improves. Albon's been knocked out then. Zhou goes P10. And Bottas is out. Perez by the skin of his teeth. Leclerc P19 and out. Wow, what the hell? That's crazy. Perez just about survived it, and Leclerc out in P19. So eliminated from Q1 for the Spanish Grand Prix. Valtteri Bottas in P16. Kevin Magnussen P17. Alexander Albon P18. Charles Leclerc P19 in the Ferrari. Logan Sargent in the Williams P20. Wow. Yeah, Matt Gallagher will be fuming. Matt Gallagher will be absolutely fuming with that. I mean, Perez 15th as well. He just about gets away with that one. The top 3 ended up Hamilton, Norris, Russell. What? Mind you, though, some of the guys were going round at the end of the session. You know, Verstappen obviously would have improved if he kept going round doing laps. But wow. Well, that was a dramatic Q1. That was a very dramatic Q1. Is the FA Cup still 1-0? Let me have a look. Let me have a gander. What's happening? Yeah, 1-0 City still. "28 minutes in. Paul Piastri, he fell from 1st to 11th in about 45 seconds, yeah. Yeah, man. The track's just getting quicker and quicker, you know, as the session goes on. As more rubber gets put down on the tarmac, it's just getting quicker and quicker, but Charles Leclerc's getting knocked out. Even despite that, Leclerc's being knocked out is madness, you know. In 19th as well. It's not even like, oh, he just got knocked out. No, he's out in P19. Horrendous. 2 p.m. Anto UK time it starts, I think. So I'll be live about 1:30ish. Do a bit of a build up. You know, have a bit of a waffle before the race starts. But hopefully we'll get an interesting grid here. You know. A little sprinkling of rain at the end of Q3 would be okay. It'd be okay with me. A little bit of sprinkling of rain, just to mix it up a little bit, you know. Verstappen replay. Has Gasly held up? Has Gasly held up one of the Ferraris and one of the Red? I think Gasly's in serious trouble here. He's blocked Sainz and Verstappen in Q1. Just goes to show how underappreciated Albon is. Yeah, driving that simple, slick floor. William faster than Leclerc in a Ferrari. I know. Oh, it's Lewandowski. I couldn't think of his name then. Robert Lewandowski in the garage. But yeah, I rate Albon. I do. Yeah, Albon's decent, man. He's doing very well for Williams. He's doing very well. But yeah, I can't understand the Ferrari down there, you know. Oh, is it Simon Decent? I hope they score it. So Q2 starts in a minute and 20 seconds. Have you seen the pics of that Williams floor? It has nothing. No, I haven't. He's also streaming. Oh, Matt Gallagher, is he? Oh, they do on Twitch, don't they? P1. Yeah. Punching his chair. Oh, man. Suppose it's good content, innit? But yeah, Salty Dog. No, I've not really analysed the aerodynamics of the Williams, to be honest. But yeah, I can imagine it's not the most complex floor in Formula One. But yeah, Albon always gets the most out of it. It's definitely Charles' worst qualifying with Ferrari along with Monaco 2019. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's Leclerc's worst performance in a Ferrari. You know, obviously he's binned it a few times, you know, but that's his worst qualifying session in a Ferrari. That, you know, they brought this big upgrade package. This was where they're supposed to be challenging, and you know, they probably thought they'd be challenging Red Bull and Aston at the front. P19, oh, disaster. There'd be a few phone calls going around Maranello now. What the hell is going on, guys? De Vries doing much better than Leclerc. I know, and everyone's on De Vries's back. I hope De Vries proves the haters wrong, because after 5 races, everyone was on about him getting replaced, which is a bit ruthless, isn't it? I think you got to give everyone a season. Right, Q2's underway. Both Red Bulls are out there, and Sainz in the Ferrari. So yeah, Bottas, Magnussen, Albon, Leclerc, Sargent knocked out in Q1. And yeah, this is to get into Q3 top 10 will go through, and bottom 5 will get knocked out at the end of this session. 11th through 15th. Verstappen first to start a quick lap then in Q2. Perez starting a lap now as well. Verstappen purple sector 1. Views increase on Matt and Tommy's switch when Leclerc falls. Yeah, that's it. It's the same with like football streamers as well. When their team concedes a goal, the views goes up a lot. It's the way it is, isn't it? Yeah, everyone would be searching for that, isn't it? Leclerc out in Q1, everyone's searching for their stream. I wish someone was searching for this stream. Verstappen with a 1 minute 12.7 then. First man to set a lap time. Perez slots in behind him then on 13.6, so 9/10 slower. Bahrain was a funny one. Yeah, exactly. You want to see Matt's reaction, exactly. Bahrain, what? Bahrain last year? Bahrain this year, don't know what happened. Yeah, 15k arrived on his stream when Leclerc DNF, yeah. Never mind 15k, I wish there was 15 in here SHT. Forget the 15,000. I guess I'll have to start punching my chair. Russell qualifying form, 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th. That was fun. That potato time, yeah. That stream, I think, had the lowest amount of views of any of the watch-alongs I've ever done. And it's a good job as well, because if it had been there as a potato and had more views than ever, then what do? You got a dilemma then. Do you think, right, is that it now? I'm a potato. Am I a potato every week? So thank God nobody watched that. That was a one-time special, that's never coming back. Mercedes on quick laps now. 9.5 minutes to go in Q2. It's time to get on with it. And Hamilton purple sector 1 then. That's my mad potato, yeah, one night only. That's when I'd lost all hope, that I was like, I don't know why I did that. Oh, Russell losing the rear end coming out of turn 11. But keeps it together into the last 2 corners, and now it's brilliant that they've gone back to the old layout in the final sector. I've not even talked about that, but it's brilliant that they've deleted that chicane and gone back to the flat out double right-hander at the end of the lap. It's brilliant that they've gone back to that. Stroll goes P2 then, so it's Verstappen from Stroll at the moment. Here comes Fernando Alonso to the line, and De Vries goes up into P6. Alonso to the line. P2, Aston Martin 2 and 3 at the moment then. Here comes Esteban Ocon then. We've got 8 minutes to go in Q2. Ocon splits the Astons. Zhou Guanyu goes P8. That's not going to be enough. He's going to have to improve from there. Lando Norris goes P9. Ooh, not looking great for McLaren. Hulkenberg goes 12th. He's going to have to improve. Piastri only P10, so McLaren not coming alive in Q2. Gasly goes P6, okay. And Hamilton purple sector 1. Let's go. Let's go, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Oh, flat out. You turn 9 easy flat. Here comes Lewis then approaching the final corner. Oh, he's bottoming the car on the curb. There goes P2 though. Only 2/10 off Max Verstappen. Okay, Mercedes coming in clutch with these upgrades as it is starting to work. Wow. Decent lap, 2/10 off Max Verstappen's quickest time. So we've got a top 3 of Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso then. I'll take that for the race. Definitely. Set to 2 time from Max, it's insane. Yeah, it's rapid, isn't it? Yeah, it's rapid. Verstappen rapid in sector 2, yeah. Oh, Russell. Yeah, Verstappen 3/10 clear in sector 2, 29.2 middle sector. No one gets near that. Yeah, no one gets near that. Oh, it's like a Ferrari grandstand there. A lot of support for Carlos Sainz. Not just Fernando Alonso fans. So 5.5 minutes to go. Yes, Suede, how we doing, bro? Suppose he suffered more with Leclerc. I'm just listening to their interview in Leclerc, and he's saying that the car was undrivable. Wow, I can't believe it, man. He had no grip at all in the left-hand corner, says Charles Leclerc. Wow. Chilling, watching Quali and FA Cup. Oh yeah, I'll get to see the second half of that. I guess everyone's going to go out and do one more lap then in Q2. There's 4 minutes to go, and everyone's just chilling in the garage for now. It's Leclerc being uncomfortable with the car setup. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but Leclerc P19 is unusual. Perks of having a home pub. Not like Alonso and Verstappen who look, click in with the car. Yeah, I know, that's it. Everyone go filing out of the pits then with 3.5 minutes to go for one more lap in Q2. And the scramble to get in the top 10 and to be in that Q3 pole position shootout begins. Oh yeah, Zhou will out-qualify Bottas. Yeah, Bottas been knocked out. Zhou's been generally good in qualifying, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like Zhou Guanyu's actually been pretty decent in quali since he arrived. In the race, however, not as good. Valtteri certainly has the measure of him in the race, but in qualifying, he does pretty well. Right, here we go then. Everyone winding up for one more lap in Q2. Oh, it's so much better, that final sector now. The old layout. It's brilliant. The chicane delete was well overdue. Perez is just on the exit of turn 3 now on his final flying lap of the session. Down in P8 at the moment is Sergio Perez, so under pressure to improve if he wants to get through. Oh, and Perez has made a mistake. He's going to go off at turn 5. Oh, Perez is off the circuit. Perez is in trouble here. Perez could get knocked out here. Well, he might have one more chance. He's going to have to clean the tyres up, and he might have one more go at it. Wow. He's got to clean those tyres up, and he's only got a minute and a half. Yeah, got to go again. I'd get weaving. Clean your tyres. Perez off, I know, Suede. Hulkenberg green then. Through the first 2 sectors, personal best. Car on the outside there, but keeping out of his way. Oh, and look at him soaring at the wheel then. At turn 13, and look at that. It's flat out there. Oh, the last corner, just a lift and back on. Hulkenberg to the line, then goes P4. He could get through with that. I know. Hulk P4. Come on then, let's be having you. Sainz to the line then. Sainz goes second. Hamilton across the line. Third. Yeah, Perez is under pressure. Gasly goes P4. Oh, and there's been someone... What the hell was that? There's like a load of sand or something on the track there. Oh, Norris goes second in the McLaren. Purple final sector for Lando Norris. Unbelievable. 16 thousandths of a second behind the Red Bull. Well, he's safe with that, is Lando Norris. He's definitely in the pole position shootout. Here comes Oscar Piastri then to the line. Go on then. Piastri goes P6. Okay. Russell's under pressure. The AlphaTauris are done for. Perez is down in 13th. Russell down in 11th. Oh, Hulkenberg is done. He's P10. Tsunoda's out. De Vries is out. Hulkenberg on the bubble, but he's in the pits. This is big for Perez. Big for Russell. Oh, Russell's out. Russell's out. Here goes Perez to the line. Perez is out as well. Perez and Russell out in Q2. Wow. Perez and Russell out in Q2. Oh my God. What a mad qualifying session this is. Oh, exactly, Suede. Oof, Russell and Perez both out. Meanwhile, you've got both McLarens through. The Haas and Nico Hulkenberg into the top 10. Both Alpines, both Astons, a Red Bull. Hamilton still up there in the Mercedes. One Red Bull, one Ferrari, one Mercedes. both McLarens, both Alpines. Oh, both! I knew this! I knew this happened! I thought someone was on the grass down into turn 4, down into turn 1. Right, so Russell and Hamilton have gone side by side. Russell's pushed Hamilton onto the grass. Oh, me! Wow. Russell and Hamilton with contact down into turn 1. I knew someone went into the grass because there's loads of... And Hamilton with a broken front wing from contact with his teammate. Wow. What the hell are they doing, man? But I knew something happened down at turn 1 because there's a load of dirt on the circuit. And the TV cameras just went to it for like 1 second. I was like, is that just me or is there loads of dirt on the track? And that is why. Because Russell pushed Lewis into the grass. And, wow. Russell out, Hamilton through, and there'll be a debrief at Mercedes after that one. This Mercedes dynamic going to be spicy, exactly. No way Russell doing the dirty. I can't believe it was on purpose, but that should never happen. Russell mustn't have seen him. Russell mustn't have been looking in his mirrors, mustn't have seen him, and has inadvertently put his teammate on the grass. And they're cut into adverts, but that was a wild Q2 session, that was a mad Q2 session, at the end of which, knocked out, is Sergio Perez, P11 in the Red Bull. He should have been looking at pole position. I'll tell you what, his championship challenge is over, isn't it? It's over. Did it ever really start? Perez P11 in Spain in quali. That's not championship winning form, is it? George Russell in the upgraded Mercedes, down in P12. Zhou Guanyu P13. Then the two Alpha Tauris, 14th and 15th. De Vries out qualifies Yuki Tsunoda by 4/10. Okay, not bad for De Vries. But yeah, through to the pole position shootout then is Verstappen, Norris, Sainz, Hamilton, Ocon, Piastri, Stroll, Alonso, Gasly, and Hulkenberg. So only one Red Bull, one Ferrari, one Mercedes, one Haas, and then both Astons, both McLarens, both Alpines make up the top 10. Wow. This is not going to end well between these two. I imagine there'll be a bit of a spicy debrief, yeah. Huge for Aston, yeah, but yeah, Aston, but both cars in Q3. But Aston, both cars in Q3. Max will walk it again as your car has no brakes down. No, I think McLaren can snag a pole. And so, I would love to see McLaren snag a pole. Imagine this scenes. I mean, any underdog result is a win for me. So it would be incredible. McLaren in one lap are looking pretty strong. Piastri in Q1, something like half a tenth off. Norris in Q2, half a tenth off. Not even that. 16 thousandths. Wow, that move, that Mercedes. Oh my goodness me. Russell just didn't know he was there. It's as simple as that. Russell just didn't know. Russell just didn't know that Hamilton was there. Wow. There'll be an awkward conversation down at Mercedes after that. Two teammates collide in qualifying. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Yes, Flabby G, mate. Welcome in, bro. How's the FA Cup final going, mate? Is it dead? 1-0 City and dead. Because this most certainly isn't dead. we have got Leclerc at the back, Perez and Russell in the midfield, and McLaren looking quick. So let's have it. What Lewis did was stupid. Yeah, Lewis shouldn't have really gone for that. I don't know. There must have been a miscommunication. Lewis must have thought Russell's not starting a quick lap and he's just going to move out of the way. Russell's not even considered the fact that Hamilton might even be there. It's just a lapse of communication, and it was nearly a disaster. They got away with it in the end. They'll just put a new nose on the Hamilton's Mercedes and they'll get away with it, but dodgy one. There was a race move, yeah. Yeah, they were racing into turn one. They were racing down into turn one. Lapse of what judgment? Man had two tyres on the grass, I know. What was going on there? Lucky to get away with that, you know. Just with a little bit of front wing damage. That could have been... He could have wiped both cars out. Perez is costing himself even more. Yeah, Perez is done for. Yes, Jamser. Yes, you clown. Get out of here, PPX. How come... Oh, is it half time, is it? Is that what it... I was thinking, there's no way the football match is finished already. Is it half time raid, is it? I know, PPX is the clown, isn't it, Jamser? But yeah, we're in between Q2 and Q3. Both Mercedes have crashed into each other in qualifying. We've got Leclerc at the back in P19 in the Ferrari. He was going for pole position. He's starting at the back. We've got Perez and Russell in the midfield starting P11 and P12. And we've got McLaren's going for pole. And so here we go then for the final part of qualifying. We are into the pole position shootout Q3. And the fact that Alonso's only 12 points behind Perez. Exactly, man. Alonso only 12 points behind Perez in the standings. Alonso can go P2 in the World Championship after this weekend. It is mad, Jamser. Honestly, I don't know what was going on, but Russell pushed Hamilton into the grass. They were raced side by side down into turn one, and Russell pushed Hamilton into the grass, mate. What has gone on there? As it happens, Russell's been knocked out in P12, and Hamilton's through. And we're about to start the pole position shootout now. In quali, I know what's going on, Flabby. They murked each other. They murked each other, mate. Hey, you on it tonight or what, Jamser? What's the sit rep? I am off for 4 days, mate. So I am big chilling. As you say, big chilling, mate. Big chilling tonight. Where's the likes of Jamser Army? Get the likes up, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate the halftime raid. Big ups to everyone. Is it still 1-0 City? Did United miss the penalty? What happened? What's happening in the football world? As far as I know, it's 1-0 and United didn't score the penalty or something. I'm being updated by a couple of people in the chat. But I'm going to catch the second half. What happened? Oh, it's 1-1! Let's go! That's good news! As we head for the pole position shootout. Let's 1-1, no way! They score the pen then. Right, here we go. 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go in Q3. Let's have it. Who's going to be in pole position for the Spanish Grand Prix? Verstappen, purple, sector 1. McLaren more like McMellans. Hey, McLaren are looking. Hey, you can't take the piss out of McLaren today, Hacks. Now, you could have taken the piss out of McLaren for the last decade, but I tell you what, today, both drivers in the top 10, they're looking decent, McLaren. I'm not going to lie. Bruno Fernandes, I know. I don't know. I hate how they pronounce his name like that. Scored the pen, Bruno, did he? United looks a better team. What? But yeah, Verstappen, purple sector 1 and 2. He's going to be the first man to... he's going to set the benchmark then. So Verstappen crosses the line then with a 1:12.2. So the 1 minute 12.272 from Max is the benchmark for everyone else has got to try and beat. Here comes Carlos Sainz to the line then. What can he do? Is only third, 1:13.7, so he's 1.5 seconds slower as Sainz in the Ferrari. Norris goes P2 then, 13.5, 1.3 seconds off Verstappen's time. Lewis's personal best sector 1 and 2 then, so we're on board Lewis Hamilton. Around the final couple of corners, he comes then, flat out right-hander into the final corner. Is it full send? A little lift of the throttle, and it comes to the line now then. Yes, Todd. And Hamilton goes to P2 then, 13.1. It's a second off. Max Verstappen with the 12.2, and no one can get anywhere near it. Actually rooting for you in it, chums. Fuck yeah, fucking let's go. Fuck Man City, man. I know, yeah, DQ. Literally, I come live and the first message in chat was United 1-0 down after 12 seconds. I was like, oh, I don't want to know. But yeah, dead general knowledge. We'll get on the games in it tonight if Jams is up for it. We'll get on the get on a game night. So yeah, after the first runs in Q3, then it's the provisional grid is Verstappen, Hamilton, Norris. Norris up in P3 then. McLaren looking decent, man. Verstappen, Hamilton, Norris, Ocon, Sainz, Piastri, Stroll, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Alonso. But Hulkenberg, Alonso haven't set a time yet. So Hulkenberg and Alonso going for one timed run. A one-shot quali for Hulkenberg and Alonso then. Streaming Celtic from 5:30 says yeah, after that, oh definitely, yeah, after that we'll have it. Throw the banana peel, bring the turtle shells. Yeah, I back it. If you're going to put the banana peels in front of Verstappen, I might support that. F1 is like Mario Kart. Sure, yeah. I mean, it might be a little bit more serious than Mario Kart, but yeah. Like me doing the sim racing with Jamza playing Mario Kart in the background. Oh, but Jamza, I was laughing. I couldn't even concentrate. He's like, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And I was like, oh my God, I'm trying to take this seriously. Yes, Kim. You'll back it. Yeah, Kim's on it as well. Right, we'll rig it up. Rig it up tonight, mate. So we've got 5 minutes to go. As Alonso has damaged his floor, has he? How's that happened, SHT? But yeah, we've got 5 minutes to go in the final part of qualifying. And Hulkenberg's out there now. Sort of against the grain in the middle of the session then. Whilst everyone else is in the pits getting a new set of tyres, Hulkenberg's out there to set his lap time now then. That's why he's still in the pits. No way. You can't replace the floor in 2 minutes though, can you, SHT? You're talking like a 20-minute job. So they can't replace Alonso's floor now. But yeah, Nico Hulkenberg, only man out there on circuit at the moment. You can actually see on the GPS we've got a little GPS thing going this stream. Bit of a test. Looks like it's working, so I'm happy with that. They're fixing it. Yeah, they need to get on that because Alonso was gunning for pole. But yeah, 4 minutes to go in qualifying. Imagine getting new tyres, get the monster wheels. What? Hulkenberg's gone third. What a lap from Nico Hulkenberg. Goes third in the Haas. And you'd have had 1,000 to 1 down William Hills for that. Wow, Nico Hulkenberg. I don't know what PPX is on about, I'm going to be honest, Jamza. I don't know if he knows what he's on about. But welcome to the stream. Monster Wheel F1 cars. What? What the hell are you talking about? No way, yeah. Right, 3 minutes to go. They're all filing out of the pits now for one more lap. This is the final lap to decide it all then. To decide the top 10 on the grid for the Spanish Grand Prix. I'll be live from about 1:30 tomorrow afternoon for the race. Race starts 2 p.m. UK time. So join me for that if you're into Formula 1. Or if you're into me going absolutely nuts when the race starts, check it out. I think he wants to put them tractor tyres on. I don't know what he's on about. I don't know, but what I do know is Verstappen's coming out of the garage now with a brand new shiny set of soft tyres on, as is Lewis Hamilton, and this is the showdown then with 2 minutes to go in qualifying. I'll be there. Cheers, bro. Yeah, no worries, Jamza. And if everyone going back to the football, check me out tomorrow, 1:30 for the Spanish Grand Prix starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Enjoy the second half, guys. I will get on to the football after this. United. Oh, here we go then. Who is going to be on pole? I mean, Hulkenberg with the cat amongst the pigeons. Hulkenberg is man of qualifying so far. Here we go then. Fernando Alonso to start his final lap in Q3. Let's go, Fernando. Alonso. Yeah, see you later, PP Axe, mate. Cheers for stopping by, everyone. Appreciate you. Alonso into turn 4. Done a personal best sector 1. Science personal best sector 1. Only a 10.5 slower than Verstappen, which is not a bad effort, to be fair. Come on, Fernando. Get on the front row. No. What does that mean? Kim? 30 seconds to go in quali. And the crowd are cheering Alonso round, mate. Cheers, Flabby. Here we go then, Alonso to the line. Only P4. Only P4 at best for Fernando Alonso. That's not going to be enough. Sainz goes P2. Okay. Sainz goes P2 in the Ferrari. Here comes Stroll goes 3rd. So Stroll's out-qualified Alonso. I think like you said, SHT, I think Alonso must have damage. Ocon goes P4. Norris goes 3rd in the McLaren. Here comes Hamilton then into the final sector. Verstappen's not improving. I feel like Verstappen's 12.272 is the benchmark. Gasly goes P4 in the Alpine then. Here comes Hamilton into the final couple of corners. Verstappen purple middle sector though. Here comes Lewis Hamilton then. Green, sector 1, sector 2. Hamilton across the line. Go on. Only 5th. Only 5th for Lewis Hamilton. Sainz did a good lap, you know. Norris up there in P3. What a grid. I feel like Verstappen's got the job done. It's going to be Verstappen, Sainz, Norris top 3. What a top 3. Who'd have had that? Who would have predicted Verstappen, Sainz, Norris top 3? Incredible from Lando Norris. What a lap. Pierre Gasly P4, Lewis Hamilton P5, Lance Stroll P6, Esteban Ocon P. What? That is an unusual grid. That is a very unusual grid. Yes, DQ. Cheers, mate. What a lap from Lando Norris in the McLaren P3 on the grid in Spain. Definitely McLaren's best result for a long time. Big ups to Lando Norris, definitely driver of the day on this qualifying Saturday. Verstappen's 1 minute 12.272 proved to be unbeatable in the end. Sainz about half a second off it in P2 in the Ferrari. Feast and famine for Ferrari. They've got one driver second, one driver 19th on the grid. Wow. Top and tail in the grid are Ferrari in second and 19th. Yeah, Norris definitely driver qualifying in third. Pierre Gasly, a great lap for Alpine there. P4. Hamilton P5th. He'd been hoping for top three, I think, Lewis, this weekend. Stroll out-qualifies Alonso, so Stroll P6, Esteban Ocon and the other Alpines. So we've got both Alpines in the top 7. That's a good result for them. Papaya party tonight, Salty Dog. Definitely, man. Great result for them and Lando. Yeah, what a lap. Who else have we got there? Nico Hülkenberg P8 in the Haas. A great result for them. Alonso only 9. So Hülkenberg's out-qualified Alonso. Alonso P9 has got to be the biggest disappointment of the day, along with Leclerc down in 19th. Alonso P9 is... I just wonder if Alonso has damage, like you were saying, SHT. And Piastri P10 in the other McLaren. But yeah, definitely Lando Norris the standout. And that is qualifying for Spain. Decent. Right, guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to go and watch catch some of the second half of the FA Cup final. But peace out, guys. Thank you if you're new to the stream. If Jams has sent you over, or if you're new today, get yourself subscribed if you're into Formula 1. Please do drop me a like as well, because it really helps out the channel. Trying to grow it before the end of the year. See if we can get some momentum going by the time this season finishes in November. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for the 2023 Spanish Grand Prix about 1:30. Race starts at 2 o'clock. So join me for that. Yeah, peace out, guys. Peace out. Hülkenberg! Big ups Lando Norris. He's my driver of qualifying. Big ups Lando Norris. But yeah, Hülkenberg top 8. And join me for the Spanish Grand Prix tomorrow. Take care, guys. Take care. See you later. Come on, United.